Welcome to part 5 of a 14-part playthrough of Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame, developed by Ken Franklin, Chris Leader, and Kevin Rogers, and published by Indie Boards and Cards. The firefighter successfully made it out of Big Al's, but not without injury. Rex Duvall, the engineering specialist, fell victim to falling ceiling debris. Will he be able to go out on the next call, or will he have to treat his injuries? Speaking of the next call, the rookies will have a choice to make before we even start. Rescue a cat in a tree, or respond to a car accident. After that, they'll be sent to the park to deal with the fire there, bringing in a new fire deck where the wind is likely to make things more difficult, but the park ranger may be able to assist. Can they get the park goers out in time, or will they get blown away? Join us as we play Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame, Episode 3, Winds of Danger. So, Episode 3, Winds of Danger. It's a blustery day and your team is heading to the park, where a kitten is stuck in a tree. Suddenly, the radio crackles, and Trisha's voice sounds over the speakers.
"There's a flipped car on the interstate,"
states Trisha.
"Station 8 is asking for backup. What do you want to do?"
We can go rescue the cat, which is reading a paragraph, or assist with the flipped car, which is reading another paragraph. As much as I would love to just go rescue the cat, I have a feeling that pissing off another fire department might come back and bite us in the ass.
Yeah, I feel like we have to put the thing with potential for loss of human life ahead of find the cat in a tree.
Yeah, also, as long as the cat's not on fire or doesn't get snatched by a hawk, I think it can wait.
Yeah. A National Guardman can pull it out of a tree or something.
To assist with the flipped car, read paragraph 130.
"Go,"
says Trisha.
"I'll call another unit for the cat. They'll be fine."
Okay. 2 hours later, the last bit of twisted metal is placed on the tow truck, and all the victims are on their way to the hospital. It was challenging, but you got some experience using the power cutter, and traffic is now moving again. You head back to the engine when Trisha's voice comes over the radio.
"Remember that park with the cat? Someone just called a fire at that location. There's lots of people playing in the park, and it's a windy day. This fire will spread, and spread fast. Get over there."
Remove the Station 4 coin from the box and place it on the table, tail side up. So this would be our station coin, and the head is kind of obviously a heads there, so it'll be tails.
Okay.
Open the board books to episode 3 and place the assembled board on the table. Okay, yeah, we already got there. Open episode pack 3 and put the next card in the episode pack, Park Ranger Bill, next to the board. Okay.
This feels like a choose your own adventure, but whatever you pick, you end up in the same place anyway. Remember that cat in the park? Go to the park.
Okay, so Park Ranger Bill. Each turn, the current player may perform one of the following actions with this helper. Maneuver. Move Bill 1 or 2 spaces. So maneuver was one of the actions, which is move Bill 1 or 2 spaces. Guide is the other action. Move all P's OI in Bill's row or column 1 space in any direction. And so we each get Bill on our turn.
And that doesn't cost AP?
No, it does not.
Is he the Flash?
This is just what Bill is doing, so we'll figure that out. Put the next 6 cards face down, so that's our event deck, without shuffling them. This is the event deck for the episode. Continue reading in the episode guide. Okay. So you'll also, I will note that we have the park fire deck, which is different than the usual fire deck. It is specifically stacked without shuffling, so no idea what's in there, but I'm pretty sure we're only using it for this episode, or possibly maybe there's another episode in a park. Okay, and that's it for the paragraph book. Okay.
I wonder what would have happened if we went after the cat. We'd have the
Hmm.
cat on our side.
Yes. Or we might have gotten to the park faster and maybe.
There'd be less
Fair.
fire.
The wind howls through the trees, and the smell of the burning wood permeates the air as you race toward the park. The forest stretches off to the north, east, and west. You realize the danger if the gusty winds catch the flames and spread them outward, deeper into the forest. Time to get to work. Okay, fire deck setup. Place the fire deck in the reserve now. No, that's the other fire deck. Fire deck C, which is the park fire deck, is what we're using. Explosions. Right now, perform 2 explosions. Let me kind of move us out of the park
Let's not be
here
on
and
fire.
our equipment out of the way. Well, I guess we'll select. Well, we will definitely be selecting that later in the setup because that's just kind of how the turn goes. So
I'm so curious if the deck gunner works in this.
the deck gun does not work in the park,
Okay.
so we won't be using Oscar at all in this.
Too much tree.
No real reason.
What was his full name?
Oscar Patrick O'Rader, or Op O'Rader.
Okay.
So 7-6.
Nicknamed Smooth.
That's
Awesome.
close to an entrance.
Yes. But also means we've got a damage cube. Oh, let me go to our cubes here.
What are the damage cubes indicating?
End of game,
Okay.
essentially. You can put unlimited damage cubes on the outside edge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's the only place they go?
but that's the only place they can go is on the outside edge.
That yellow-
So we'll see kind of what it looks like and decide from there if we want to have the structural engineer or not, because he is injured. If we leave him at the fire station, he'll recover from that injury.
Wait, he's injured now?
Yes, because he had debris fall on him in the last episode because we're playing a legacy game.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
Son of
I
a
can't help but feel
bitch.
partially responsible.
I am amused because I did another Flashpoint Kickstarter. They changed the rules because of the falling ceiling debris. They were like, that is too harsh, so we're going to change that in the next game. Like, we'll still have debris, but it's not going to be an automatic injury if it hits you.
Hmm.
Like, oh,
Roll a
that's
die,
little...
see how injured you are.
That's a...
Sounds like somebody hasn't been hit by a ceiling before.
I'm curious how it works now.
Right now, perform 2 explosions by rolling for target spaces. If the Station 4 coin shows tails, perform a 3rd explosion. Oh, so because we went off to a different thing, it's on tails, and yeah, we get an extra explosion to start with.
My bad.
And, like, all of them are...
This is why you choose cats.
And we've fucking lost 4 damage cubes right off the start.
You choose cats over people.
Because of these explosions.
Is someone... Have we pumped in the sound of crickets, or is that...
No, I think it's just picking up outside of somebody's windows. I don't know where actually it's coming
not
from, 'cause
here.
it's in our headset.
Oh, it could be here.
Leave the Station 4 coin besides the scene. Okay, create a pool of POI. 10 victims, 5 false alarms, which is what those 15 are up there.
Okay.
We've got our helper, which I explained. Some episodes, including this one, feature everyday heroes and friends of your company who will do their best to assist you in their duties. Unless otherwise stated, helpers are not considered POI, cannot carry equipment, and do not use AP. A helper has a set menu of actions they can perform. Once during every player turn, a helper can perform their actions. Helper setup, available actions, and special rules for each helper will be described in the episode guide. A fire enters the helper space. Follow the arrows and move the helper marker to the next space without fire. If this is not possible, place the helper on the ambulance. If a POI is on the helper space, reveal it. The helper card is given to the first player as play begins and is passed to the next player clockwise at the end of each turn.
Mail it to me.
We already met Park Ranger Bill. Special rules for Episode 3. With the wind blowing and the woods ablaze, this scene features a much different set of circumstances from what you are used to. As such, there are some unique rules for this episode. Park edges. The yellow dotted line on the board can never be crossed and can accumulate unlimited number of damage markers without being destroyed. Remember, if all the damage markers are placed, the game ends immediately as a loss as the fire spreads rapidly out into the rest of the city. The entrance spaces do not accumulate damage markers. If the fire spreads to an ambulance space, the fire is immediately removed. Engine rule changes. Because of the wind and no accessible fire hydrant, the fire deck gun action cannot be used in this episode. There are no places for the engine to move, therefore, the drive action only applies to the ambulance in this episode. And because the ambulance, you'll note there are only a top and bottom ambulance space. Radio for the ambulance, 2 AP, you move it to the next available spot. So it's still just 2 AP to cross the board because there are no side spots. Complete the setup. We go to the handbook for the rest of the setup. Place the door markers. I don't think we can do that. Perform explosions. We've already done that. Roll to place 3 hazmat markers.
I mean, technically, there's door spots.
4, 6.
Oh,
ooh, nice.
There are door spots. Wow, I
feel like the kid saying, Mrs. Smith, you didn't give us homework. I'm so sorry. Yeah, there are 4 door spots leading in and out of the park.
No, but those are entrance doors. So, like, they're doors, but they're always open. Those aren't actually...
So do we need door markers?
No, we don't need the tokens on them. Sorry.
But it doesn't shut down at twilight?
Amazingly not. You can be in this park at night if you like getting assaulted and killed.
So that's 1. 1, 7. Which I think is on fire, which means...
That is on
yes,
fire.
It is on fire. Target space has a fire marker. Roll again. 5, 4. 8, 5, which is not on fire, but it is fucking surrounded by fire. Or 5, 8. Sorry, but yeah, still. So that one kind of sucks.
It's just a lovely city park full of fire and people and meth.
Retrieve the special POI, create the pool, which did. Follow any episode-specific rules. Roll the dice 3 times. Place 1 POI marker from the pool. Question side up on the target space. If the target space already has smoke or fire or another POI, move the POI in the direction of the arrows to reach an empty space. If no empty space is available, roll again. POI cannot be placed on spaces with other kind of markers unless otherwise noted. The episode guide will distract you. Okay. So
I guess it could be 1, fireworks.
4.
This is all the result of a gender reveal gone wrong.
2.
Why is the smoke blue?
1. 6, 7, which has fire. Okay, good. 2, 8. Does not have fire.
Right next to fire.
Right fucking
I thought you used
the
the arrows for POIs.
Oh, yes.
Do you?
So that means it would be there. It's other markers. You roll again. Actually, no, it is always arrows. But yeah, so it was right. It was 7, 6.
I think so.
Yeah, so it would move up to that,
Instant replay.
which is not quite so bad. Okay. So, I guess the question is, do we want the structural engineer as an option?
Are you like
I don't-
hammering 2x4s into trees to keep them up?
Yes, clearly.
He's planting new trees.
I will say the commendations for this episode is no firefighters are injured in this episode. You win the game and 0 POI lost during the episode. Have 3 or more damage markers remaining at the end. So
Oh, okay.
we can place 21 markers. But I have no idea how fast it's actually going to wind up going, especially with all this fire at the edge to start with. Though,
Yeah, and the wind.
yeah.
Because if
Yeah,
the wind blows
wind is
it
a factor.
up or right or down or left, then
Yeah.
we're
Because we
getting
don't know what
damage.
the fire deck or event deck are going to do.
Literally any direction
Oh.
is bad.
Down is the worst.
Yes.
Or south.
Is this a north-oriented map?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we've got our compass here.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Then yes, south is bad.
which I guess maybe
East
I'll
is
put
also bad.
Yes, which step are we on? Picking roles?
Yes. Each firefighter skills, equipment slots, and any injury stickers. Each player takes a firefighter card, a player color card, and a firefighter pawn of the same color. Place the remaining firefighter cards near the board. Treatment. Just so that's 5. 5A is treatment. Unassigned firefighters may be left in the firehouse envelope during an episode. These firefighters may not be used with the crew change action during the episode. However, at the end of the episode, these firefighters heal all injuries.
Okay.
I think if we're trying to let that guy heal, that's probably a good option. Is there anybody else who can repair damage?
He's the only one who can do it.
Yeah, he's the only one who can remove damage cubes.
Okay,
And
so
I don't
Five
think
B
there's a
infinite,
also
class that
gives
does
us.
it.
they said an infinite amount of damage counters can go on the yellow line, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we still lose if we run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Are
infinite
there-
until we run out, and then we've lost.
There's no
Um,
special
Cities,
rules for moving through the brush that appears to be these bushes and trees.
No,
I was-
we cannot cross the double yellow. We cannot cross the yellow line, so we got to enter through these
Yeah.
spaces.
I was wondering if
Yeah.
if it would be difficult terrain or anything, but if there's no rule for
Yeah,
it, then I guess
But
it's
the
not.
greenery's not going to slow us down, though.
I think
Maybe it's
not as
like
far
the
as
tops of
moving-
trees and we're moving like around the trunks.
Yeah.
So-
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, there is
This
no
isn't overhead
movement
view.
restriction listed anywhere that I've seen thus far. Who knows, maybe the fire deck or event deck will fuck us up or something, but it's just the yellow line cannot be crossed. Everything else we can move
So-
through.
I think that's the
So
bird's eye view.
instead, since there's nothing slowing us down, why don't we focus more on just running through this and let the engineer heal up for the next episode?
That's kind of mine, especially since it's, again, to get the commendation, we just have to have 3 damage cubes left in the supply, which, if we get that, granted, having the structural engineer pull damage cubes off the board can extend the game, but this isn't looking like a great start for us
Yeah.
as far
Okay.
as how things are laid out, but at least we can probably get rid of 2 hazmats and rescue a couple POI before everything shits the bed.
Yeah.
I do think we should go
Well-
after the fire first.
Yes.
Well, if we've got, suppression specialist, mitigation, and agility, we're going to be moving a little bit faster, right?
yes.
So then the question would be, what's the 4th job we need?
My first thought was the generalist, which I was thinking I would take the generalist, so it's an extra AP, and then if and when
Because
fire's
the
under
agility
control,
specialist can go side, diagonal, right? So that
Yeah.
can help cut through some of this, too.
Yeah. I was figuring once we get the fire under a level of control, I might crew change out of the generalist into
Medic.
the triage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ameliorate to treat some POI. Though, again, the helper can also move POI, and they do not. The helper can move question mark POIs. They don't have to be revealed.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh. I don't know what this is, but I'm picking it up.
We're gonna
Well,
get
and
real
it just
annoyed
has-
when it flips up and it's nothing.
Yeah, they just have to be in the same row or column to move.
Wow.
Guide. Move all POI in Bill's row or column one space in any direction.
That's insane.
Oh, so Bill's a
Okay.
rook.
Yeah. And
Okay.
at the start of the game, we put Bill on any open space. So it's not outside the board like all of us start. Bill starts wherever we want him as long as it's an open space.
So we could start him at
4-4.
4-4.
Yeah.
Have him
I'm
move the one to
looking
his
at
right
4-4.
to the left twice, and then just move the ones in his column up until they get to the ambulance and get revealed.
Conga line. Yeah.
Straight line, no
I
fire.
would like to be the teamwork specialist as usual. It's
And we
basically
do
a more flexible generalist.
Yes. We do have things as well, the equipment, which that'll be coming. That is actually the next step. So yes, we are picking. So yes, Lori. I'm assuming is going to be diagonally.
I wish to move diagonally. Yes. As usual.
Agility for
Lee
Lori.
was going to be AP Slater.
I knew we had one. I knew we had that in here somewhere.
Sorry, I'm just verifying that.
It's been such a long gap.
Win. So yeah, it's win by rescuing 7 victims. Lose if you lose 4 or more victims, or you place the last damage marker.
What if we place the last fire marker?
Then you cannot place more fire markers. That is specifically listed as a rule.
Not a lose
in there.
condition, though.
So it is not a lose condition. It just means, no, you're on enough fire. We're not going to punish you more.
No, this is fine. It's just fine. This is fine.
I'm gonna sit down at a.
Roger, did you want to stick with Waylon Smothers,
Yes, sir.
suppression specialist?
Mr. Suppression Specialist.
Okay, and I will
They
be
put out them fires.
Jack of all trades. And we'll save Amy for a bit, and gonna leave Rex at home. Okay, so our equipment. So I guess probably the biggest one is the inline Venturi pump, which is extinguish a threat marker 1 diagonal space away. I don't know if that might be most helpful to Lori in this particular episode, just because of how she can move. She can get to places faster.
Yeah. She does have fewer AP, though.
Yes. But if, like, Lori were to start there on the fire truck, she could extinguish that, and then
That's the same amount of AP I do.
move in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I always advocate for the inline Ventura Brothers, the Venturi pump, to go to someone who has a lot of AP, which would be either Sean or me, potentially. But if Sean is planning to switch roles...
I think your special ability is... I think the generalist is the least useful specialty. So that would be the one to trade out if we were going to trade someone. So in that case, Lee should probably get the pump. Yeah.
Equipment.
So we'll give Lee the inline Venturi pump because of the AP that he has available. Okay.
Now, the generalist could have 6 AP if I gave him mine, but if he's getting traded out, then
Yeah.
you can't use that all game because you can't pass off your equipment to the person you're trading with, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
I do think you should each have a fire extinguisher. Actually, I don't know if Roger should have a fire extinguisher. How does his ability work exactly?
When you
remove a
when
threat
you
marker,
remove,
I can move into it.
Oh, right.
so the fire extinguisher would allow him to move into that space.
Yes. It's
So
free
possibly
movement.
giving Roger 2 fire extinguishers. I think the generalist should definitely take at least 1 medical kit. We're definitely going to give at least 1 fire extinguisher to the suppression specialist.
I think the generalist should also have a fire extinguisher.
I was going back and forth between that and a reserve oxygen tank for the generalist. Has the second one, and we do get to put 1 equipment on the fire truck that anyone can go to the fire truck and pick up. The question is, do we want to give Roger 2 fire extinguishers because of his movement and the fact that that works for the movement?
Interesting.
Moves for the movement. Well,
I think for the generalist, I'm going to take an oxygen tank and a medical kit.
Yeah, I think 2 extinguishers are probably a good plan for me.
And then who does the other extinguisher go to?
I think Lori should definitely get an oxygen tank.
Yes.
Give you 2 saved AP.
Oh, right.
So
Lori's mic off.
That leaves Lee.
Sorry.
Yeah. That leaves Lori and Lee both have 1 equipment slot, and there's an equipment slot on the fire engine. We've got 2 med kits, 1 fire extinguisher, and 1 oxygen tank left. I'm thinking med kit on the truck.
Yeah.
So give Lori a fire extinguisher and Lee an oxygen tank.
Yeah, I was about to say oxygen tank because I have the diagonal extinguish, so more AP is useful. Who's going to go first?
And we also need to pick our starting locations.
I would suggest that Lori should start either at 4 in the top row or 4 in the bottom row, so she can move diagonally and start fighting fires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was kind of why because I put her on the fire truck to start with. Not that it has to be there, but this way she can head to that.
Yeah, I could do it up top or on the bottom. Either way.
Yeah.
I think down the bottom's probably better to start out with Lori.
Whatever. I think
because she slides right from 4th
to 3-6.
I mean,
because she doesn't extinguish diagonally.
No.
Right.
But do we want, for this grouping, because of that hazmat, do we want Waylon Smothers working on this area, and maybe Lori can work on that area, and I can start up top?
Yeah, I was thinking...
So would I be starting at 5, going up, and then drop both the fire extinguishers, 1, 2? So we're at least chopped through.
You can take care of 3 things, actually. Because it takes you 1 movement to move up, use a fire extinguisher, and you automatically move to the right. Use another fire extinguisher, automatically move to the right. And then you can use your remaining 2 action points to extinguish, I'd say, the fire to the right.
Or you could go smoke, just so they can't explode. and they
I
wouldn't be
like
next
the
to
smoke
'cause
smoke plan better.
extinguish,
Yeah.
extinguish, smoke, smoke.
Hoping that the
Type thing.
wind doesn't turn smoke into fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with no idea of what it actually is. And it sounds like that Roger would be our starter. In
Yeah.
that case,
I
though
go
we
after
could have,
Roger, right?
yeah,
Traditionally.
Low,
like we could in
low
theory have
possibility I'm in the ambulance after this first round.
Yeah. We could, in theory, have Lori go first to try and work on that, just because of her ability to get in, and then hope that the first fire deck card doesn't fuck us. And then, I mean, because I'm hoping that the first fire deck card would just be. I don't know. Maybe Roger going first does make the most sense.
Yeah.
Just because of he can put out the most amount of fire with that.
The fix is in. The fix is in. It's like the deck is stacked.
And then, so
Wherever I start, I would be just double teaming whatever fire one of you works on. Like, if Roger goes in and turns those to smoke, I could, if I start on the same space as Roger, I can go up and to the right and turn the fire above into smoke. I mean, turn the smoke above him into nothing. And I guess save an AP.
During each of our turns, we can use Billy to do things?
Yes.
yes,
Can he only do things with POIs, not hazmats, right?
correct.
Okay.
He is maneuver is move Bill 1 or 2 spaces, and it's again can either maneuver or guide. So Bill either moves 1 or 2 spaces, or Bill moves all the POI in his row or column 1 space in any direction.
It would be nice if he could make the hazmats just get up and walk out of the park.
Yeah.
They're in a row.
Bill, go pick up those quarter sticks. Let's go. What are you doing? There's a pile of M80s right there. Could you pick them up?
So, I mean, do we... This was kind of my thought. Maybe, Lee, you start dealing with this corner. Like, Roger starts the game, works over here, Lee can work over there, and then I can come in from the ambulance to work on that, and Lori can figure out where to go to on her turn.
Based
Depending
off of
on
how
what
the game
happens.
tries to screw us?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's probably a good call. You grabbed one of the oxygen packs, right? So you can get extra AP.
So I have
have
an oxygen and a med kit. Lee
Okay.
has the Venturi pump and an oxygen. Roger's got 2 fire extinguisher. Lori's got a fire extinguisher and an oxygen.
I was just going to say that expedites Lori's run to whatever the problem is that we cause along the way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have Bill move the POI that's near the entrance, it would go to me and be on the ambulance, and hopefully that's not a false alarm, and we could have someone saved immediately.
The thing is, do we want to do that and then have another POI placed and be in more danger, possibly?
Fair.
Because I think
good
leaving
call.
that one right next to the ambulance is good.
Yes.
Until we get
especially
the fire
since-
more under control.
Yeah, especially since I'll discover it on my turn. If it is a person, it can stay there, and then Bill can just push it to the ambulance, and it'll save itself. If we choose to do that. But yeah, probably moving this one over there, as Bill's action might be the way to go. So
Alright.
So is
I think this
Roger
is...
going first?
Yes, I think that was the plan. Roger goes first, and I think we're agreed on our starting positions, right?
I think so.
I'm not thrilled with mine, but I don't think any of my options are that great.
Alright. Time to go fire Terminator time. Get out these fire extinguishers and start blasting.
Actually, if I start on the same square as Roger, I can at least head towards the hazmat
Mhm.
better, and there's more fire there. Lori has a fire extinguisher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now we can start playing.
Yep.
I think we've, worked our brains enough on this. So do we want to try and do Park Ranger Bill as the first action on everyone's turn to make sure we don't forget him?
That's a good idea.
Probably
thing.
the right call.
Okay.
So I believe that was our agreed
Yes.
first thought.
Yes.
Right. Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
Yes.
Okay. So Bill is done.
And it's
Good job,
only
Bill.
it's move him or have him move things,
Yes.
right?
It is
Okay.
maneuver or guide.
One
Yes.
or
Okay.
the other. He's beckoning.
I was even thinking once that POI is on the same square as him, then move him up too, and he can move the other POI towards him, and have all three in a
Hmm.
row.
Yes.
Yes.
Then they can march them all into the ambulance.
I'm going to actually put Bill
Like the
up
Pied
there.
Piper.
And I'll flip that. I'll try to remember to, flip this token so, dark green is unused, light green and upside down is we've used that. So 1 AP, fire extinguisher, and free move.
What the hell?
It's a fire extinguisher sound.
So loud.
That comes later.
I was waiting
And
for it.
second fire extinguisher gets rid of that one and a free move. And 2 AP left means smoke and smoke.
Ow.
Alright, hit that.
And that is all the things, so that is all his AP, and oh, what does the fire deck say? The fire rages. Oh, I can go ahead and do that because we
Yeah,
actually have
that's-
that card.
We have a card.
Huh.
Okay.
That is a card we've seen.
Come on, not on an edge.
2-2.
Doo-doo.
Picnic table.
Okay.
That's just a bunch of kids getting
How
stoned.
much for that plan?
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, the POI can move through smoke. You just probably wouldn't want to leave it there.
Yep.
But Lee's turn.
Okay, I'll move up or north, and then
1,
east.
2,
Extinguish.
3.
Extinguish diagonally?
Save an AP.
He gets 1 AP. Who
And I-
gets another AP?
Move the POI to the left.
Oh, yes, right. I should have
Fire
done
Marshal
that.
Bill's action.
And it's a person.
Took us to the second turn of the game to forget.
Yep.
And to call him Fire Marshal Bill instead of Park Ranger Bill.
Well, I did that
How
on
many times
purpose.
have I-
'Cause of the reference. And I
Okay,
give up my
so-
AP after I see the results of the fire deck.
Yes.
Okay.
The fire deck says the fire rages.
Whoa.
Advanced fire.
Do you have a here's the thing button?
Not in this.
Fuck.
2-7.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, at least it didn't
What?
hit a hazmat.
What the hell?
Yeah, I should have started up
Why?
there.
Why?
It's okay. It's alright. We'll deal with it.
But there's so much fire.
so who gets the saved AP?
Ah, geez.
I mean,
1,
I've
2,
given the
3,
green
4.
up there.
Huh. 1, 2, 3. Trying to figure out who would be most useful too. You're near the most fire, so Sean.
Okay.
I'm going to be moving up there, and I assume Roger will also. But
What, a guy
actually,
can't get a smoke break?
or should I give it to Roger? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it wouldn't help Roger on his next turn.
No, I would need to hold it.
So is it Sean's turn now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does Fire Marshal Bill do?
Fire Marshal Bill is going to move 2 spaces to there.
Okay.
And that is spent.
What's your equipment again?
Oxygen tank and med kit.
Okay.
I'm thinking about using the oxygen tank right now.
Yeah.
To give me
Turn
8
into the
AP.
Flash.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And save an AP. You know what? Me getting the saved AP, I don't know that I would use... Like, I would use both from an oxygen tank. I don't know that I would use Lee's. So maybe giving it to Lori instead of me.
It does nothing for Lori.
Oh, okay.
You could just
Unless
hold
she wants
off
to
on the
end her turn
oxy-
next to fire.
You could just hold off on the oxygen tank until you need it at a later point.
I think he has to use it this turn if he... But having the saved AP now means you can like save more for future turns and have 6 again, on your next turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use the oxygen tank. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, damn it.
I don't think you want to go that far south. I think you're probably better off hitting the northernmost fire, because if Lee's moving north and I'll be moving north, it makes more sense that you move
2 sides.
in from the northern side and we sweep up from the south.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to end my turn next to fire.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it, but I think it's what has to be with
down, right, extinguish, extinguish, down, extinguish, extinguish.
I think I really want to... I'm
move
thinking
right
of
and extinguish.
Just try and go through that line as much as I can.
Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense.
To get stuff away from the edge.
Yeah.
And just pray.
Yeah.
Step 1, of course. So, that'll be a POI that has to go on the board, but nothing really to get around that. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'll deal with the count later. I've got 8 total. This way. 5, 6, 7. And I'll
take a
save
step
the
back.
last AP. Standing next to one fire, obviously not ideal, but like I'd rather have the extra AP and keep moving in and get, like, I'm only next to one fire.
Just don't roll 2 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're embracing the rush through this mentality.
Who knows what the fire deck is gonna have for us?
When do we roll the no POI?
After the fire. The fire rages. Advanced fire.
Okay.
4-2.
4-2. Picnic table.
Okay.
Fucking kids.
It's still just smoke
Hmm.
there, and that is the correct 4-2.
Yep.
And roll for POI.
1-2.
Oh.
1,
Up in the corner.
That's the.
2.
It's already. Oh no, it's not already there.
Yes, it's the other one. Yes, but still kind of close to Firma. I mean, we probably move the POI down 1, so it's in the same row as that one, and then move Bill down 1 and move them over, type thing. But that's. I still got my med kit. That's everything for my turn. Lori's turn.
Okay, so Fire Marshal Bill. Should he move that any POI closer to himself?
Well,
He
probably
moves
that
any
one
POI
away
in his
from
row.
smoke. Yeah.
Yes, that makes
Any
sense.
direction. So
Okay.
we can move that one. And then this way in the future we can move Bill there and work
Yeah.
on moving those. Yeah.
Funnel them out.
Bill has been dealt with for this turn. Now, while there is fire in this corner, Lori can get rid of this hazmat on the turn.
But the hazmat isn't near fire yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but it could very easily spread from that left corner right in, and if that hazmat hits, it's going to hit the next one, and it's going to hit the person on top.
Yeah, that's why you deal with the fire.
yeah. I want to deal with fire.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Putting my knitting down. So
1.
1. Is using the fire extinguisher an action?
No, that is free.
Okay. So I can use that for free.
And that gets
Put
rid of
that
that
out.
completely.
Yep.
Mhm.
I can move
2.
for 2. I can move next to the fire.
I mean, you could use your oxygen
Or-
tank.
Mm-hmm.
Or she could have moved diagonally and extinguished the smoke. Or just don't use the fire extinguisher and extinguish the fire that was next to you normally.
And
With
stay
AP.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
And then
think.
just stand there?
Yeah,
I guess.
because you've created a gap now between, like, the gap is
Between the
wider
fire
between
and
the
the-
fire and the threats.
stuff. Yeah.
The only other thing is if she used the fire extinguisher, she could. No, she
Turn
can.
that to smoke, but
Just
then it could get reignited by the fire above it.
it would get immediately reignited. She would have to use the fire extinguisher and the oxygen tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not unreasonable, but it's a do we want to do that to get fire away from the border to start with?
Right.
Okay, so if you move in for 1, use the fire extinguisher for free, move diagonally for 2, use the oxygen tank, extinguish the fire and the smoke, and you're not next to fire.
Yeah.
It leaves the
sounds
fire in a corner, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But there's
But-
nothing else next to it, so it's isolated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gets a bunch of threat markers off the board.
Yeah.
If
and then
it
another turn with my 3, I could move and extinguish, and that's what I do that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm
Yeah.
still here.
Like, if it explodes, that's bad. If the wind tries to push it west or south, that's bad, but we don't really know what the wind does yet.
Or if wind is even a thing. Like, we're assuming it's a thing, but we haven't actually seen anything yet, though.
Well, they
This is
sure
probably
played
going
it
to
up.
be wind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly in the book as far as shit we have to read, so. Well,
Truth.
let's see what the fire deck says.
Fire advances.
It says that. The fire rages. Six, 4.
Ooh.
So that hazmat
Holy
that I
smoke.
said, Lori.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, just don't roll that again.
Well, I mean, Roger could go extinguish that and then stand on the hazmat and get it out on his next turn and leave this smoke for Lee.
Oh, joy. Let's do that. Here comes another 4-6 twice.
Okay. And it's Roger's turn now.
Yep.
Right.
So I honestly don't know what's the best choice here, but
Well, let's have Fire Marshal Bill do something.
Yeah.
move him towards the ambulance so that he's in line with everybody.
Yep.
1 space.
Let's
That's
get
his action.
one of these. Yep. All right. So I feel like I kind of have to go over and put out that smoke so that it doesn't blow up 2 hazmats.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it.
Do
Free
you
move?
want to move onto the hazmat space?
No.
Does he have 4 AP?
He just put out
No,
a threat
but-
marker.
Oh, okay.
At
Yeah,
3.
threat marker I can move into, but I don't see anything to be gained from moving an additional space to the left. I see the downside of literally standing on top of the M80s.
Well, you don't
I
have
mean-
very many AP.
I was going to say, if it explodes where you're standing, you're going to get hit anyway. If you're on it or next to it and it explodes, you're hit. So
He has a point there.
if you're on
But
it,
moving into it actually takes me away from literally everything else that's important at the moment. Because we got fire in the top right corner.
but you can move it off the board on your next turn. And, it's,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
It just needs to go outside. It doesn't need to get
it
on any
literally-
vehicle or anything.
yeah, it needs to,
Okay.
2 AP, you're out here, and it's just like, it kind of sucks
And
for the
then I
next
can
turn.
get back in.
But yeah,
Yeah.
It just needs
Okay.
to leave the park.
yeah, so it's, 2 AP
Okay.
out, 1 back to the spot you were on, so...
Be the bouncer. Got it.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but I think it's the best in our current scenario.
Okay.
And the fire deck says, wind gusts north. Set the red die to 1.
Mhm.
Advance fire twice, rolling only the black die for the target space. Awesome.
Sean.
Huh.
Huh.
So, yes.
Sean?
Instead of rolling
You
6, though, he's
okay?
going to roll 8 and then 7.
So set the red die to 1. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
1.
that's what that does.
7.
No.
So I'm glad I put that out, because technically that'll still be smoke through this roll. Because if it's a 7 again, that'll just become fire and it won't be an
Yeah.
explosion.
Yeah.
Which is why it's
I believe
why
that's
this
correct.
matters.
Mhm. Is that a 6?
That's a 6.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, now we know what the wind does.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So-
It's okay. It's just a little smoky. Still good.
But does it explode, or is it smoke that just then turns to fire?
It'll become fire, but I'm pretty sure that knocks me down, which means the generalist gets an injury.
Oh,
which is-
no.
Well, we're unlikely to use the generalist in the next scenario, so
Yes.
it's not
Yeah,
that bad
no,
other
just-
than sending you back to the ambulance.
Yeah.
You guys, I think it might be hard to be a firefighter.
It could have been worse. It could have been like 1-2 or 1-1 twice.
Uh-oh. No.
So those happen. I go back to the ambulance and
Okay.
When the firefighter receives an injury, place their pawn onto the ambulance, then choose one of the equipment slots. Well, I'm going to do the one that was spent. And there goes one commendation.
Oh.
Lost already.
Oh, no firefighters injured.
Yep. Okay.
Just
so
pretend
this,
it didn't happen. Just walk it off. I'm fine,
Rub
sir.
some dirt in it. You'll be fine.
My
Can I
turn?
use the med kit on myself to not get injured?
So-
yeah, Lee's turn.
So we want Bill to move the 2 question marks towards him, right? The ones, yeah. So he's used. Now I have 5 AP.
Yes.
I was thinking moving to the right, put out the smoke, and then head up, but I think with 5 AP I should move to the right, move up 2, and put out 1 fire. And on my next turn, if the fire hasn't spread further, I can put out 3 fire.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And that uses that AP. And
See what the fire deck does.
fire deck fucks us how? The embers ignite.
Oh boy,
Okay.
all the smoke's gonna
So,
hit.
yep. So I'll just go through these in order as they're done. So advanced fire first. 5, 6.
Okay.
Flip all smoke markers to fire. So just those 2.
Hmm.
The
I think
active.
the lower
And one more.
corner
Oh,
there
yep.
is
Thank you.
next to a hazmat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all done. The active player receives 2 saved AP.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Draw and resolve an event from the event deck.
Oh, we haven't even touched that yet, have we?
A little aerial assist. A helicopter from a nearby forest fire control operation is dumping water to control the blaze. Roll both dice to determine a target space. You may flip one or both dice if you wish. Remove all threat markers in the target space and adjacent spaces.
Come on, 2-7.
Okay.
So, roll both dice to determine target space.
2-6.
Is it?
That was,
No.
What does the 4 turn
that
into if you
pushes
flip
it
it?
back a bit.
well, sorry, that was a 6 originally.
Yeah,
Before it got
it
hit?
was 2-6.
Yes.
It
So
flips to what?
that would flip to a 1 because the red die is a normal d6. The
Oh.
2 flips to a 5, so that would only get 1 space, or the 2 would get the fire that's next to POI, which is only 1 anyway.
I think the 2-6 is good.
I think if
it splashes the surrounding
right.
area, right? So
Right.
up
Yes.
and to the right.
Yes, 2-6 would actually get rid of these 3. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
the
looking
other
at the
2-6.
Completely
Oh, right. It's the other
opposite
2-6.
corner.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
down there.
Yeah.
sorry.
So it
Backwards.
would get that one only.
So that's not good. So okay. So this is
So what
1,
is the flip side
2.
of that?
That's not
The
good.
flip side would be getting rid of that one, which is
Okay.
next to a POI.
Yeah, I was gonna get the other one on my next turn, so
Yeah,
might be good to get one that no one is near.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then shuffle all revealed fire deck cards back into the fire deck.
Oh, so there are ones that haven't been revealed yet that we don't know what they are. I'm sure there's wind for each direction.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's a fire deck card, and so that's an event card that goes away. So that was
And
the
that's
fire
it
deck.
for
So,
that event.
Yeah, that was it for the event.
Roger, would you still be taking that hazmat out, or did you want to come back and deal with more fire? Because I can give you the AP if you want to deal with fire. But if you want to deal with the hazmat, then I'll take the AP for myself.
I think you hold on to it
Okay, I'll take
because you're
the AP.
closer to a larger amount of fire that needs to get handled. So you having the AP means you can actually get in there and do something.
Yeah. And because I have an oxygen tank, I could, if the fire isn't that much worse, on my next turn, take out the diagonal fire, move up, take out 3 in a row.
There you go.
Would that be
I'm
nice?
just going to drunk toss this barrel and then come back in the door.
Okay.
So it is my turn. Oh, I should actually... Okay, there. That is the event deck. That's our stop card for this game. Which is, after you win or lose, read that. Just realized
Which
I had
episode
extra
is
cards
this?
in the event deck. Episode 3.
Okay.
Says it
So.
on the top right board.
Also,
Also on the top left
and
board.
top left.
It does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Over by saved and cubes.
Revenge of the Sith.
War. The park is on fire, and it wants to kill you.
War.
Yes. So that was Lee's turn. Making it my turn. I have a med kit that's just going to stay on my card. I've got 6 AP to work with.
Oh, you're back there again.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll save an AP.
Okay, so if the fire there doesn't spread too much, I think we can take care of the corner on our next 2 turns.
Yes.
I hope so.
But I did just shuffle this fire deck, so
Yeah.
it's gonna go ahead and fuck us right
You could
here.
roll
Oh,
1
no.
6 and 1 5 and get
Yeah.
injured
Fire
again.
rages.
I'm pretty sure the name of this episode is Parks and Get Wrecked.
Yeah.
I like it.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
No,
That's why
I'm
I
choosing
said
to
that.
not.
I'm
I don't
aware
know
of how you
what's
roll
going
dice.
on. Ever.
These dice are fired.
Oh man. Oh man.
Look who's surrounded.
Why does fire do that?
It just wants to hug you.
Why
I
can't
think
it
the
Make you
dice
feel
tower
warm and
just
safe.
next to fire?
does that.
I'll just put
Oh,
this rest
Bill should have done
next to
something.
the rest of the fire.
Yeah.
Bill didn't do
They'll better do
anything.
something.
Oh, yeah.
Tell Bill to shove those people along.
His milkshake.
Which means
Does the one on him get
Question
reviewed?
marks to the
Damn it.
Fucking Christ.
It's a nothing. God damn it.
How do you move that man?
Alright. So you gotta place another one.
1, 6.
In
Oh,
the
yeah.
fire.
Sorry, 6, 1.
Next to Lord.
Fire.
6, 1. So it goes to Lori and is immediately discovered.
Hey.
Because our
Some
arrow
stone
is...
kid just crawled out of the underbrush towards Lori.
Yep. I can't deal with you right now. I've got fire to put out. I guess I moved down 1 for 1, and then for 2, I put out that fire.
2, 3.
I have done something. And for Fire Marshal Bill's ability, can he move the woman with the bob up 1 towards him?
He could, closer to fire, he could move the question mark onto the ambulance.
He could.
I mean, it is
I like
moving
that
this
better.
person away from a hazmat, though.
Okay.
But towards fire.
Yeah.
Where's the wind pointing the fire to her top right. I can't tell.
I don't know.
Oh,
Man.
we don't know what the wind does until the fire deck pops up.
Yeah, I
Wind
think
is
the
ever
wind
changing.
just makes
Oh,
fire appear
I-
on the edges.
Yeah.
I thought there
I
were
think
arrow
so.
symbols on the board.
Yeah, but that's for placing
It's not
POIs.
wind.
That's just a compass.
Oh.
Yeah. The arrows are just for placing POI. The compass is just to let
Oh.
you know as far as things. Yeah.
Okay.
So up to you. Do you want to move the one away from the hazmat or the question mark onto the ambulance?
I guess move the question mark onto the ambulance instead. And then we find out. Do we then find out what it is?
No.
No?
It has
just
to be
stays there.
revealed. Yeah, just stays there till someone reveals it.
That's fine
But it-
then.
Yeah.
Next time
we
somebody
don't
gets
roll
knocked
another
down,
one.
we'll find out.
And any fire that hits the ambulance is automatically extinguished, so it can't destroy that POI.
So it stays a question until we look at it,
Yes.
even if it's on the ambulance.
There is nothing that says what to do if a question mark is on an ambulance. And it can only happen with this particular helper, which this is the first time we're seeing it, and there's no specific rule about that. So
Okay.
I'm
So what we
saying
could
it's a question
then
mark until someone
do-
looks at it.
Is move the blonde POI over to the same column. Move the two of them down to the ambulance space, but don't move the ambulance there. So we have 3 POIs that are off the board and can't be killed and can't be replaced.
Okay, so that's just Heisenberg's POI right now. Sure.
Schrodinger's.
Schrodinger's.
No,
Yes.
because it's uncertain. Because we don't know how fast it's go. Just whatever.
It is
know how
both
fast it's
safe
going.
and not safe at the same and not relevant.
Sure,
at
it's
the same
Schrodinger's POI. We don't know if it's dead or alive. No, we don't know if it's a person or not. I'm sticking
know if
with
it's
my
real or not.
original, my original nomenclature. It's Heisenberg's. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So let the
Time.
fire
There you
deck
go.
do something.
I dare it to. Oh no, I
The
didn't
fire
mean
deck
it.
does that. The fire rages.
So it's
Oh,
there,
so where Lori just
right where I
extinguished
put
fire.
the fire out.
You missed a spot.
Oh fuck.
We've been down
That
this road before.
makes it whose turn?
Roger.
Roger's
Aye.
turn.
Toss Barney out of the bar.
1, 2. Hazmat
Get back in
removed.
there.
3, 4.
3.
No, only 3.
Tell Bill
What does
to
Bill?
move 2 spaces to the left so that he can make the blonde chick start moving to the right. Because he has to move over to where she is, right? Or does he have to?
Or he can move down to... And then I could move him down to...
Well, or do we just want to pass this person through? I mean, sitting them on the hazmat kind of sucks, but they would move on the next turn past the hazmat and get them out to here.
I'm
and
gonna
then we
spend
could-
the entire turn going. I got you. It's okay. Trust me. Just come to me. It'll be okay. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh. Try not to knock over the bomb.
Because in theory, the hazmat probably won't explode because there's no fire next to it.
Oh.
So, like,
The hazmat won't explode because you're next to fire. The fire has to get you. So the hazmat's perfectly safe because you exist.
It'll get you
Sean.
first.
oh yes, yeah. So we'll move
Okay.
that for Bill's action. And okay. And the fire deck says
Nothing?
A lot of
Oh,
text.
fuck. Lots
The
of
wind-
words.
lots of words, but it's titled "The Wind is Dying Down."
Oh,
Good.
okay.
It's still an advanced fire, but it's only one advanced fire. There is still other stuff in here, but we'll get through that in order
5.
here. 3,
6.
6.
there and there, which is where there's fire.
1, 2,
No one gets injured, at least, and only 1 damage cube.
Okay. Okay. Stop putting things on the board.
This is
Okay.
the wind dying down.
Yep.
I have no idea what's going on.
The active player receives 2 saved AP. So Roger gets 2 saved AP. Draw and resolve an event from the event deck. I know this park like the back of my hand. Park Ranger Bill impresses you with his knowledge of hidden trails and shortcuts. Move the helper marker to any empty space on the scene, or the current player performs 2 helper actions. That gets her out to the ambulance space as 2 helper actions. Is that what you wanted to do, Roger? With perform 2 helper actions to get
Yeah, let's
this
save somebody.
woman out of the park? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's that action, or that event card, and then shuffle all revealed fire deck cards back into the fire deck.
What does that have to do with the wind dying down?
Yeah, look at all that fire.
That
Half of this fucking park is on fire right now.
so that makes it Lee's, right? That makes it Lee's turn.
Yeah. So I have 7 action points so far.
And an oxygen tank you can spend after you spend at least 1 of your current saved AP. So you have to do it 1
Yes.
AP before you can use the oxygen tank.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use 2 AP to extinguish the fire to my left.
1, 2.
I will use 2 more AP to extinguish the fire up and to the left.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3 normal AP left.
I will use 2 more AP to extinguish the fire above me. And I will use 1 AP to turn the fire to the southwest into smoke.
Okay. And still holding on to the oxygen tank.
Yes.
Yes.
It doesn't really do anything for me yet.
Yeah.
Great.
And the fire deck says...
Oh, and the guy is going to move 2 to the south. Yeah.
Okay. Not over here to be in line?
Oh, yeah, I guess if he moves in line, he can then bring her up. It's just, yeah, that gets her to the ambulance, and then she has to be replaced. It's just really inefficient to move him 2 to the left and then 1 to the right, move her to 1 to the right, or if we want to move her down. Moving him down twice and then moving her over and down is more efficient. But if we want to move her up, then yeah, we can move him to the left.
My thought on that was, if we move her to Lori, and then Lori can carry out to this spot. Or Lori could start to carry, and like we might do a handoff-ish type thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what would be most efficient, but okay.
And then I'll see what the fire deck does before deciding who gets my AP.
Yes. The fire deck says the fire rages. One, 3.
Hey, 3's good.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to give the action point to myself. 7.
Yes, 7. Well, I'm going to use Bill to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, so that leaves me with 4 standard AP.
3.
Right, yes, I had 8 total to be.
Yeah, it's 7.
No, I had 7 total to begin with. Right. It was 2 there. I don't know why my brain saw 3 there. I didn't look at it right. So, yes. So I've got 3 left?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you could move in a direction and put out fire. So moving to the right didn't really do anything good for you last time. Moving down and extinguishing the fire below you. If you roll 2-6 again, which you've been doing a lot, that's bad for you. If we get that the wind blows north, then you'd probably be okay, because it could only appear next to you.
Yeah.
What if he goes down
2,
and puts
3.
out 2-6?
Has that, yeah.
Oh, actually, she has a point. But putting out 2-6 means that I can't put out 3 fires on my next turn.
No,
Yeah,
true.
no, that was why I did that's why I did 3-5, was because
Okay.
Lee can get that row on his turn.
Assuming
Yeah.
I'm not blocked in again
Yeah.
on my next turn.
Assuming I don't fuck us with whatever I do here roll-wise. So that is all of my action points. And the fire deck says lots of words. The embers ignite. Advanced fire, which we've seen this one.
So smoke.
This is smoke goes to fire. Which isn't bad at the moment. But first, advanced
Right
fire.
next to Lori.
4, 6.
4, 6 here.
That's okay.
And all the way
Glad
over.
I put that out.
Yep.
Okay.
So flip all smoke to fire.
Top.
Yep.
Active player receives 2 saved AP. And draw and resolve an event from the event deck. In the nick of time. Yeah, but because the helicopter was so great the last time. The helicopter makes another pass. Roll both dice to determine the target space. You may flip one or both dice if you wish. Remove all threat markers in the target and its adjacent spaces. 5, 2.
That's bad.
On.
So
What does the
5,
2 turn into?
Is that the 2 turns into a 5. So 5, 5 would get that. The 5 would turn into a 2, which would get rid of that. So it's, again, this
I think the lower
fucking
one
helicopter is going to get rid of 1.
better.
This one, we think?
Yeah.
Why not the one that's next to a firefighter?
Okay, I'm fine with
If
that.
we can only get one.
So I'm going to flip that also. So it splashes on me, but, you know, at least it gets that as well. And shuffle.
What a useless fucking helicopter.
Shuffle
Learn to
both
aim.
revealed cards. Like, for how much fucking fire there is, and how much the helicopter hasn't fucking...
Right.
It's taken out 1 fire.
I blame the dice.
Mhm.
Bad dice.
It's like a sad version of the deck gun.
Yeah. Not really a helicopter, it's just a drone with a bucket.
Just a guy hang gliding and pissing.
Oh god. Oh, it smells, why?
A let it hang glider.
Oh, just came from Oktoberfest.
Oh.
There's so much.
Whose turn was that? Even that was my
That
turn,
was
wasn't
you.
it?
That was yours.
Yeah,
Okay, so now it's my turn. I have no equipment. I have 3 AP. But I have the guy, so he can move. What I'm assuming is a blonde woman.
yes.
1 step closer to the exit,
Yes.
and I can use 2 AP to put that fire out,
yes.
and then I can move to where she is with my remaining.
Oh, did we replace? Oh, never mind. The one blended in with the bottom
yes.
row.
Yep.
Don't need to replace anyone yet
Yeah,
because of our
exactly.
brilliant plan.
That.
I mean, at some point we're going to have only one event left, which will repeat and will be bad.
I mean, we
So-
did have that one. One of the might have been the second prologue. That repeating event was awesome for us.
Yeah,
Right.
So
that's not going to happen again.
Probably not.
Pardon my
know.
doomerism, but I just don't think it's that
Like-
kind of game.
Everyone gets a puppy.
I mean, it might work out, especially since there is a helicopter flying around. Maybe it'll just be the helicopter helping us after fucking us over all this time.
A bigger
I mean,
helicopter.
There are 3 events left. But for the fire deck,
Lots of text. Oh,
A water balloon fight breaks out.
4-7.
fuck.
Really?
So that happens,
Oh no.
Knocked down.
Oh.
and
I'd have to lose the oxygen tank. The
Yep.
other thing's too useful.
yep.
Never got to use it.
Fuck.
I should have just used it so I'd have the AP.
Does that flip up with the POI? POI.
No, because they're on a different space.
Specifically put him on the other part, and he's like, I don't see a POI. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's in the passenger seat. He can't tell if there's anyone in the back.
Not even looking back there, even though it's wide open.
It's not wide open. It's a tiny little gap.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
With how this game is fucking us, we can fuck it right back.
Is that what's happening?
So that was Lori's turn.
It was.
That makes it Roger's turn.
And I didn't even get extra.
Am I doing drunk toss or am I doing fire suppression?
I think you need to deal with the fire.
Yeah, head over towards the fire near the hazmat.
Head that way and let's hit the one down in 6-8. 1, 2,
that's all you
3, and we
Oh,
can
right.
extinguish
Roger's got
that.
2 AP. Roger's got 2 AP available.
Yep. Move.
So 1, 2.
3,
3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Extinguish.
and put that out. Yeah.
And because that one's on an edge, so it's dangerous with the wind.
And what can Fire Marshal Bill do?
I think he needs to run his ass away from the fire.
I believe so, yes. Should
Fire
we
doesn't
down
kill him.
to-
He just moves if the fire gets onto him.
Yeah,
That's true.
he would get onto the ambulance.
He's invincible.
It would be
If we move him down 2, then he can move over to next turn and be in a more central location to filter people
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah.
And you definitely didn't want to move on to where that fire was.
yeah, that's the other question, is it?
Oh,
yeah.
actually, yeah, I would definitely put me on that because then I can just slide up, grab the hazmat, and start dragging slowly.
Yes.
Okay, and the fire deck says wind gust south. Place the die on 6, the red die on 6. Advance fire twice, rolling only the black die.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
8.
Nice.
Oof, I got a lung full.
Wow. Cough, cough.
but we don't actually do event things or reshuffle anything.
Okay.
Lee.
Great. So I have 5 actions and no oxygen tank now. I'm going to put out the fire for 2.
1, 2, 3 left.
Move to the space above you and save an AP.
2, 3.
I can still get got if the wind blows north.
Yeah.
Then we'll see what the fire deck does.
One,
No.
6.
No.
So that is smoke.
Jesus.
That turns into fire. So, not the worst.
Okay.
So it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm green, and I've got 2 saved AP, so 7 actions.
Oh, I give myself the AP.
Oh. Okay. Can you give it to me? I can put out 1 extra fire if I've got
Oh,
it.
sure. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
It leaves me standing next to fire, but
Fuck
it.
Does it?
I think so.
He's already injured for this one, so he's going to be sitting
I
out
have
next
an
time
idea,
anyway.
though.
So, 1, 2, 3. That uses all the saved AP.
So you have 5
I've
left.
got
You could
5
put out the
left.
one to your right, move down 1, and put out the one
yes.
below you.
Yes, there you go.
You head towards that fire, I'll head towards the other fire.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that
No,
works
You
too.
were going down. Okay.
Oh,
He went up.
I see what you.
I think down would have been right.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yes, that is the better use of that. Sorry. Yeah. No,
It separates those fires, but it does leave us slightly more screwed if the wind blows north.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that makes more sense. It just, my brain was in the corner, so like it just, he said down, he must have meant up, or whatever my brain decided to turn it into, but I was just so focused on that corner, I completely ignored the other thing that
down,
you
sure.
had a much better idea, yes. So that's that.
I didn't move the guy. I didn't move Bill. Move him 2 to the right, and then you do whatever you want.
2
to the right.
So 1 more.
2 to the right.
Oh.
In the middle.
I think where he is right now is probably right because
if you do 1, I'll move.
Yeah, okay, then we don't have
yeah,
to.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to make Lori take that person out. Then she can move diagonally.
So yeah, you do 1, I do that, and though.
No, that makes perfect sense. I love it. Do that.
It kind of takes Lori a little out of the action if she has to move that.
Along.
Yeah. Well, it's just because she could do the smoke and then carry out
and then move towards the hazmat or something like that.
Yeah, but without having to deal with that, then she can do other stuff. Get closer to fire.
So
yeah.
So yes,
that
really was your bill. That's my bill.
Yes.
And the fire deck says,
"Get ready.
The wind is dying down." That doesn't mean a fucking thing.
That's a lie. We've been lied to before.
The fire's able to just keep going.
Advance fire. 4/4.
Okay, nothing there. So smoke.
The active player receives 2 saved AP. That was my turn, right? Yes.
Yep.
Draw and resolve an event. View from above. You hear.
Sounds great.
Is it bad?
It's not
good.
A
helicopter drops some fire.
No, it's not quite that bad. View from above. You hear the helicopter pilot through the loudspeaker. We're low on fuel and have to return to base, but we spotted some people trapped below. Reveal all face down piezo eye on the scene. So it's just this one, which means
Okay.
they get saved.
Aww.
So we're gonna have to.
Which means we have to replace them with
that,
something.
But let me
Fuck.
do that real quick, because that happens immediately. Remove any false alarms revealed this way. Roll and place one new POI on the board, ignoring the limit. So we had to put one on the board anyway, so we get a free save, and we're at our 3 anyway, so we don't have an extra one on the board.
So we're just placing one more person?
Picnic table.
Perfectly lined up with the exit? Okay. If you insist.
And if we move Bill
That
over,
works.
granted, the piezo eye have to move in the same direction. I think. What does that say? Move all piezo
Does it say that?
in any, one space in any direction. So if we move Bill over, we could move the blonde out and move the blank one up.
The blank one.
Hmm.
Fill
Yeah,
in
the question mark.
adjective here.
But
Yeah, if it doesn't say they have to move in the same direction, then
no, it says any direct. Yeah, it specifically move all piezo eye in Bill's row or column one space in any direction. So
Pick descriptor.
yeah. I mean, if they wanted it to say any one direction, they could have put that on the card.
yes.
Yep. And they didn't.
Like, there is plenty of room for them to add one, the word
And then
one,
shuffle.
without
Or is
that.
there more
and
in that
yes.
card?
No, that is... So we did all of the event deck, and now we shuffle the fire deck. And 2 event deck cards left. That was
It's the last one, just a middle finger.
my turn, so Lori's turn.
Hey.
Move
I'm just
Bill.
glad that having the helicopter extinguish the fire that was near me wouldn't have kept me from becoming injured. So that choice did not matter for me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Bill had his action now. Lori, you're going to extinguish the smoke?
I am.
Then move diagonally and extinguish the other smoke.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Love moving
Right.
diagonally.
Love moving diagonally.
Sit on
Those
top
are my
of create
3
fireworks.
actions. I'm going
Have
to
a
sit
cigarette
here
break.
with this fireworks that says, is it a boy or a girl?
Let's say, and on Lee's... Lee, you might want to give Lori the AP to get, and then she could get the hazmat out on her turn.
I could.
But that's, stuff might happen in between now and then, so we should
got some
verify that anyway. But
Damn it.
the fire deck has been shuffled some amount, and the fire deck says the fire rages.
Mm-hmm.
3, 5.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roger.
So Bill, gonna slide that one out and that one up to have that done first. And now Roger can do...
Extinguish the
Repelled
smoke,
everyone.
and then I'm going to have a seat on top of this bag of explosives and save an AP.
Save an AP. And the fire deck says the fire rages. 5, 2.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not bad.
You've had worse.
Okay.
Mhm.
Lee.
Wish I still had that oxygen tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could put out all that fire, I think. Maybe. Well, I can move to the right and extinguish that fire, which will leave me with 2 AP.
1, 2, 3.
And I think I need to save the last 2 AP, because
yes.
that's it. And then I get to see what the fire deck does before picking.
Hey. Get in the hole. 5, 3. That smoke next to smoke is okay, though.
Yeah.
I'll give the AP to Lori.
Thank you. Until all the
So
smoke
I've got
turns to
7 to work with.
fire.
Oh, Lee, you get to.
Oh,
you
with question mark
have
up?
your bill. Yeah. Okay. Now I've got Bill.
What can he do?
He can't carry the hazmat out, right? We've been over this.
No.
He can only.
He can direct people out. He cannot carry anything.
can
He
move
skips
around.
every arm day.
Yeah.
He cannot be harmed by fire.
He's got itty bitty T-Rex arms.
I'm thinking, because like having him in line with the ambulance spot seems to work, but I do want to get him away from that smoke, just in case. Even though
he's not affected by it at all.
Well, he could get moved to the ambulance if he got knocked down, but that would be all that happened to him. But
I thought he followed the arrows.
Yeah, he follows the arrows.
oh, right, yes, right, yeah.
He doesn't even get knocked down.
So, yeah. Well, if he can't follow arrows, like if like he was pushed into, actually, I don't know that anything would push into an edge, but like if there's too much fire or something, there are ways he would go to the ambulance. I don't know exactly how, but we don't need to look at that.
Okay.
We'll
just leave him where he is.
I've got 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll save
1 left over.
All right.
So, right, my fire deck. Wind gusts north. Set the red die to 1.
Just don't fuck me.
Fire twice.
No promises.
1, smoke. Don't do that again.
Don't be a 6 or 7 or 8. Like, you've got more than half the die. That is okay. 3. 3 is good.
All right.
And no shuffling there. Okay.
Whose turn was
I'm
that?
still going to get hit by the eternal smoke to fire thing.
Yeah.
Was that Sean?
Yes, that was mine. So, Lori, get the hazmat out.
Sure. I'd love to put out that smoke, but I'm the only one over here with the hazmat, so I might as well haul it out.
1 less possible explosion.
Yep. And I'm out. That is all of my AP.
That uses the saved AP that you had. And the fire deck says wind gusts south.
None of us are there.
So set the red die to 6. Roll twice. 3. 8. I missed the fucking thing twice, but whatever.
Not a one of
but it's Roger's turn. He could put out that smoke and move into that space for free, carrying the hazmat.
Ooh.
That is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna save an AP.
Yeah. So 1 free. I mean, oh yes, because you still have 1 saved AP, so you can move 1, 2 with that and still have a saved AP left over.
Yep.
Isn't the one that I used to extinguish the fire the saved AP I used?
Yeah.
And then I
Technically,
have 3,
yes.
and it's 2 to move.
Well, no, you move into this space for free because of your power.
Yeah, okay.
And then 1, 2 there, and you're left over with 1
My
still.
power.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it has to work that way.
Into my final form.
Otherwise, you're worse than the generalist. Like, this makes you equal to the generalist, type
Wow.
thing. having
Separate
that,
but equal.
Starting to feel
or-
kind of like
yeah.
bullying over here, but okay.
like it. Well, it's because you figure all of the firefighters have to have an equal-ish footing. So like,
Mm-hmm.
not being able to carry something into a space after you extinguish would make you much weaker than the other firefighters.
I only have 3 AP, but I move diagonally.
Yeah. So
I only
Rogers,
have 3 AP, but I can drag
You-
people kicking and screaming. Did we
Yes.
use Bill? What is Bill doing?
He's hanging out.
Bill's
There's
hanging
not really
out in the
anything
middle.
good for him to do.
Yeah, which I think hanging out
Yeah.
in the middle makes the most sense for him.
He's just
All right,
whistling.
Bill, do me a favor.
I
Tell
wish you could make
Yogi
me move.
out of the park. You can steal a picnic basket down the road. Let's go.
So the fire deck says the fire
good.
rages.
Just
Yeah.
don't roll the square I'm on, and we're fine.
3, 1.
Okay. Quite a bit
Okay.
of smoke out there.
Bill stays. I put out the smoke that's on me for 1.
What?
I move 1 to the right.
Okay, 4 AP. Put them both out.
I think I only have 3 AP. Oh, wait, no. That only
You had
costs
2
1.
saved
Yeah.
AP.
Put them both out.
Yeah.
Finally, I got to put out some goddamn fire.
I love that you can extinguish diagonally.
And
I want
Let's
that.
see what happens.
the fire deck says the fire rages.
How can he extinguish diagonally? Why is that?
He's got the inline Venturi pump.
Oh, he hasn't gotten rid of it. Right.
Yeah.
That can just keep being
Yeah,
used.
I had to lose the oxygen tank, and I haven't gotten injured again since then.
Not a single use thing.
1.
Hoo 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 hoo.
Okay.
If we could
gotta-
get Roger over there.
I think it might be Roger
Mm.
leaves the hazmat alone and maybe I go to the hazmat.
Yeah.
It-
I would like to give my extra AP to Roger.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Extinguish in, extinguish in. Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you leave the hazmat where it is, Roger. I'll actually never mind. I'm probably just gonna come take it from you. I've got 6 to work with,
Yeah, somebody come get this shit.
so
I was hoping I'd have
1,
enough AP
2,
to also call the ambulance.
3,
Whose turn is it now?
Sean's.
mine.
Okay.
3. I mean, I can hang out with it and call the ambulance, and hang out with the hazmat and Roger here and save an AP. And that'll allow me to get the hazmat out on my next turn, because that'll be 6, which is what I need to get it out.
Yeah, and just hope that the new piezo eye don't get put right next to that smoke, which then turns to fire, which then explodes.
Yeah.
But we've got to
Um,
get people out.
Yeah.
And if you
So-
go out and turn into the, or if you take the hazmat out and then turn into the triage specialist, that'll help us get
That'll
people
help
out.
get people out. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That'll happen a lot faster. I think.
Probably.
she has 4 AP.
Yeah. She got 4 AP, but she can grab the med kit off of that and have 2 med kits carried.
Yeah.
Which will definitely be a thing. Yes, that I think makes the amount of sense right now. So that was 4 of the 6 that I had.
I thought it was 3.
Yeah, no, that was 3 of the 6 I had, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So that'll be, and we'll just have Lori show up the POI. Hey, we just saved a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead.
No, the full set.
All right, time to make a joke.
So, all right, yeah. 1, 2,
When
3.
have I
all.
ever not made jokes?
So,
Specific to a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead.
1, 2, 3.
Walk into an ambulance.
Ambulance runs over them.
Get dragged into
One
an
would-
ambulance.
One would
Right.
presume that they're next on the way to a bar.
And I've got the 1 saved AP still, that's correct.
Yes.
And
the fire deck
the
happens before
fire
the POI.
deck says wind gusts west. Hey, a new card. Ooh, set the black die to 1 and roll the red die twice.
Yeah, we haven't had east or west yet,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So.
but I figured they'd work the same way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just hope. I was gonna say, just hope you don't roll a 5, and now hope you don't roll a 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah. That's going to be a chain reaction.
Yep. But we got people away from it, and we placed POI after. So.
Oh, God.
1. Awesome.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we just need a 2-1.
POI 5, 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
5, 5. 2, 4.
Two of them in line with him, you say?
Laurie's turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put out some smoke.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Well, first use Bill.
Okay.
Or actually,
I-
wait to use Bill till the end. My idea is you move up and to the left diagonally,
Into smoke?
Yep, which
Yes.
is fine.
and then you
Okay.
move to the left, and then you extinguish the fire that's north of you. It separates 2 chunks of smoke. Roger can still move 3 to the left and extinguish both those smokes. And that's because you don't want to. You extinguishing either of the 2 smokes in column 3 keeps Roger from being able to do what he does so well.
Very true, very true.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
The other possibility would have you staying on smoke, which would be dangerous.
Right.
It would have been moving
then-
diagonally up and then separating them differently.
Right. And then Bill can move the ones in column 3 down 1 each, which is probably fine.
I
Or
mean,
do we want to move them up?
Yeah, I don't know. You could move the top one up and the bottom one down.
that was my first thought.
Means calling the ambulance again.
Yeah.
Try to get everyone to exits as the top priority, not necessarily into the ambulance as the top priority.
Yeah. Getting them out of the park, yeah, is
Yeah.
Okay.
so right, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 6. Okay, so yes, we've had 2 of the 5 false alarms come up as far as our POI. So north and south is our bill action,
Yes.
Okay.
and the fire deck says the fire rages.
Okay.
5, 6.
All the way over there. All right. And now Roger
Now,
will pass by a POI on the way.
does he
Is that going to
have
flip
Bill
up?
move it to the ambulance first, or discover it first and then move out to
I
the
think
ambulance?
discover it first.
Discover it first.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in the interest of moving us towards the end of the game, we need to flip this.
So 1, 2, 3, and it's
Nope.
another false alarm. Not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
So that, or sorry, that was 1, 2, and then 1. So 2 move for free, and 3 move for free.
There we go.
And then Bill the top POI out of the park.
Sounds good.
One one thing, if you don't do that, I would be moving in that direction to get to the smoke on my turn, so I could identify it and then move it out of the park.
Okay. All right. So then, do I move Bill to the right and push the other one down?
Well, you can only do one, but
Hmm.
so you can move.
Move
her.
Bill
What
to the
we
right
could
so
do-
that somebody can push the other one down?
Move Bill to the right on my turn. I'll move the other one to the left, so they'll be in a line. I'll
Line up,
identify
yes.
the one in the north, move Bill back to the left, and then whoever goes after me can, which will be Sean, can move Bill back to the left, and then Lori can move them up and down.
Yes. Bill back Bogans. Yes.
Oh, fire.
Yes. The fire deck says... Wow, we're getting kind of deep into the fire deck this time.
Yeah.
2, 6. And POI for the false alarm that came off the board. Because that still happens before Lee has to do his saved
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
3, 7.
Ooh.
But in line with Bill. Get over here.
That was Roger's turn. That wasn't my turn.
Yes.
So on my turn, I'm going to have Bill move the question mark to the left, the one below him. Actually, yeah, move the one to the right to the left. We can get them all in a row.
Yeah.
What? I'm going to move myself to the left. Actually, I'm going to extinguish the smoke because I can do it diagonally before I move. Move 3 to the left. I'll finish next to smoke, which might fuck me, but I want to identify
3,
that.
4.
And it is a person. Okay. And fire.
Wind gusts east. Set the black die to 8.
Have we now seen them
And
all?
roll twice. Wow. I think there are 2 cards that shuffle, and they're the bottom 2 cards of the park deck. We have gone through the entire park deck. 5 and 4. Lee, who gets the AP?
Does anyone particularly... I think I give it to Roger. If I give it to Roger, he can move 1 to the left and extinguish all that smoke, and Lori should just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sounds right.
So Roger.
Do the Pac-Man thing. Waka, 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 waka.
And
Not great if it all turns into fire, but...
I'll just move.
Why are you trying to kill my buzz, bro?
Yeah. I'm going to get 2 saved AP.
Okay.
Because there's only 2 cards left in the fire deck, and both of them are ones that trigger the event deck and give the person saved AP.
Okay. Won't that be nice?
So, but
One
I've
of
got
them's gonna
6.
turn smoke into fire, isn't it?
Well, maybe.
You could move north and deal with some smoke.
Oh, yeah, knowing the shit that's coming, get the smoke off the board, because one of those 2 cards will turn things from smoke to fire, so yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So 1 left.
Yep. Which I'll leave
5.
there for the moment. I'll go ahead and bill that person over, or that POI over to Bill, so that they're in a row, and that's a person. Good to know. And I think I'll just be saving this AP because I don't know where is going to be best to move. And
Yeah.
I'm getting 2 AP, which is fine because I can still save up to 4. So the fire deck
I hope it's not the one that turns smoke to fire,
Yeah.
because that screws Roger.
It's got a lot of text on it.
Well, yeah, it's going to have
Yeah, they
a lot
both
of
have a lot
text.
of text on them.
The wind is dying down,
Ooh.
so they do
Okay.
not turn smoke into fire.
Oh, yay.
The last card in the deck was the turn smoke to
The
fire one.
last
Then.
card is the Embers Ignite, yep. Because
Okay.
we can look
Nice.
at it because we're about to shuffle the whole thing anyways. Like, yeah, that's about as good as the fire deck could have been for us
Wow.
Yeah.
with this. So, Advanced Fire, do that first because I still need to go through this in order. 4, 7,
Okay.
right on me.
Sure.
Awesome. Active player gets 2 saved AP.
Mm-hmm.
Draw and resolve an event from the event deck.
I don't think I have yet gotten the 2 any extra AP except like 1 from Lee here.
I
Working
gave
both-
you one.
Working both sides. Station 4. This is Station 7. We're working to keep this thing from spreading to the rest of town. Roll the red die. Remove that many damage markers from one yellow dotted edge of the board.
Oh. Okay.
So, come on. 3
or more.
Yeah. I mean, we get a damage marker back.
Yeah,
it
I guess.
it doesn't really matter
where.
which one.
Yeah, just for
Yeah.
aesthetics.
Pick one.
Yeah. But I get to add a damage feed back to the supply, so hey, at least there's
Ooh.
that. The fuck, dude. So that's that. So 1 event card left, and yes, shuffle the fire deck. So that was my turn, which makes it Lori's turn.
Okay, I can't promise I'd be any better at this. Where am I now? I'm down there.
Yes.
So
Do your
I-
bill
should
move.
I?
I was gonna say Bill is going to be that to get them all in line, right?
Yeah.
So that
So I shouldn't deal with the smoke. We're gonna.
Roger's
As long as
gonna-
you don't get the smoke turns to fire card or roll one of those squares, Roger can deal with all of it. If it turns
Yeah.
to fire, we're kind of fucked
What?
either way. So I think you should go check out that POI. Because if it's a
Okay.
black
The
widow,
POI or that hazmat needs to get moved.
we don't have to
I'm
get rid of
not
the
very
hazmats
good
to
at-
win.
Yeah, we don't have to eliminate the
Remove the
hazmats, especially
hazmats.
since we've gotten
Mm.
rid of fire from near the hazmats. Like, obviously getting them out
Okay.
of the park is good because it reduces explosion possibilities, but
But I'm just about the worst person to move a hazmat.
Yeah. But checking out the POI, the question mark is not.
Okay.
I
It's
think
only
that
2
seems
AP to get there.
I
yeah.
will go interrogate the Riddler.
1, 2.
It's nothing.
Well,
Because
we need
it's
to get
me
it off.
and my ability to draw all of the false alarms before we even come across 7
Yeah.
victims.
Yeah.
Because that's and like I shuffle them before placing them, and I grab them randomly when drawing them, and I still somehow get all 5 false
So don't
alarms
grab
before.
them randomly. Okay. But
Yes. Save the last.
yes, I will save one, so I'll have an extra one next turn. Then I'll know what it's like again to have more than 3 AP in a turn.
The fire deck says
No.
advance fire. 6. That's good. 3.
Okay. That's fine.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
And place a POI.
Yes. 6. Next to the hazmat.
Right next to the hazmat.
I'll check them out next turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Sean will be checking that out.
Or maybe Sean
Yeah.
will.
Don't trip over yourselves to hit on the new person.
Roger's turn.
All right,
So
let's
one-
go. Waka 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 waka
Yeah.
waka.
So 1 for that saved AP, and then 1 free, 2, free, 3, free, I'm assuming. Just keep marching towards more smoke.
There's smoke up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's smoking on the
Running
hills.
and pissing.
And Bill for Roger. So
Oh yeah.
out
Stop
and
inhaling
down.
for a moment. Yep.
Well, he has to be
I thought they
aligned.
had to be in the same line as
Oh.
him.
Yep.
Yeah,
sorry.
they're
Yes.
not.
He should move to the
He
left.
has to move.
So move
Yes.
him.
Bill moves there. Yes, that's.
I think
that
they
was the
both
plan.
go-
Yes.
I think the one
Well,
with
that'll be
Bill
on my
goes
turn.
north is going to be the plan, right? At this point, because it's
Mm.
close. The closer exits above. At
Yeah,
this point.
that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
yeah. Whatever's most efficient.
How many of these victims have we saved so far?
It's up in the
Four.
top part.
Four?
Yes.
4. And we need to hit 7.
The big
So
green
these
box that
two-
says saved. Yes.
Sorry,
Um,
I keeps being drawn to the 0 down where it says lost.
Yes. Which is a good thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
So the fire deck says, the wind gusts east. Set the die
Okay.
to 8.
Nice.
Black die.
I can
to
deal with
8.
that.
The one that doesn't matter unless you roll 4 twice.
5. 1. Okay, that was Roger's turn. Lee.
All right, I have no saved AP. I am going to use Bill to move both the people in his column north.
Good.
Okay.
I'm going to extinguish the smoke next to me. I move down 1. And I bring her up 1.
Okay. And let me put that.
And I'll probably be
discard
giving my
there.
AP to you.
And the fire deck says, the fire rages.
Please don't hit 4-7.
6.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Sean, do you
That's
want one more AP?
I think so, because I think I'm gonna head down towards the POI, like get the smoke away from that POI.
What you can do is go down 1, 2, move left 1. That's 3. Bring the POI 2 to the left. That's 7. You can extinguish one of the smokes on your way. Have Bill move the POIs. Well, if your POI is a person, have Bill move the POIs up and down. On Lori's turn, she moves the ambulance around. We win.
Yes,
Ooh.
as long as that's not the 5th false alarm that it almost certainly
it could
is.
be.
Yeah.
But that's still the best plan, I think.
I'll give you the AP so you can extinguish one of those smokes on your way.
Okay, so
So
got
that was
9.
Lee's. Wait, is that the end of Lee's turn?
That was the end of Lee's turn.
Yeah, we got the fire. It was just the fire advances. It was the one near the
Fire
ambulance. I mean, near the fire
Yeah.
truck.
Okay.
It was this
So
one
now
that
it's
popped up.
Sean's
Yes.
turn, and he's got a ridiculous amount of AP.
He has
Million
9
things to
AP,
do.
actually.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Holy shit.
Wow.
Actually, you can call the ambulance, I think.
4.
Don't do that yet. Because you can move him through smoke. So you've used 3 AP.
3, 5, 7.
And you have 2 left.
Yep,
Have
Tell
Bill
Bill
move
to
him
do
up
some
down.
stuff.
Use your remaining 2 to
Bill.
call the ambulance.
goes that. So that's a save.
And that's why we
And-
give Sean the AP.
Yes. My last 2 calls the ambulance up there. How the
Let's get the fuck
did
outta
we
here.
pull that off?
What?
I hate that I'm injured.
Wow. That was over so fast.
There you go.
Yeah.
I did I did not expect that all to be over in his ridiculous meth field
Yeah,
turn.
that last guy
That
appearing
was-
on Sean's way out, and Sean having all the saved AP already, me being able to give him one, and it actually being a person. Lucky.
He just like
Very lucky.
threw the guy over his shoulder and went. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you,
All right,
Bill.
Yeah,
so
Bill-
we had
Fucking rule. Bill's the
Bill
best.
So we had-
rules.
two injuries on this one.
Yeah, so we get
Mhm.
2 of the 3 commendations, though.
That's pretty
Because
good.
we didn't
Okay.
lose anyone, and we still have 18 cubes. Like,
I think
Wow.
we
the fact-
carried people like 4 spaces total, and the rest were all Bill.
Yeah.
You go that way. You go that way.
Flip and read this immediately after you win or lose this episode. The fire's out. You're sitting on the edge of the engine, exhausted and watching the police take statements from the people who were in the park. Smokey Thompson joins you, and you begin your after-action briefing. A news van pulls in, and a reporter jumps out. You recognize her as TV investigative journalist Rose Kaplan.
No
Read
comment.
paragraph 329. Rose Kaplan shoves a microphone and camera in Smokey's face.
What can you tell our viewers about this fire, Mr. Thompson?
She asks. Smokey ignores her and starts to move away, but Rose calls after him.
What about the strong citrus smell reported at the other fires around town lately? Is this connected to those fires? Mr. Thompson, do we have a serial arsonist on our hands?
Oh boy.
Smokey Thompson
Smell of
stops and
candles.
looks back at her, clearly upset.
No comment.
He barks, heading off to investigate. If the Station 4 coin shows tails, find equipment D in the equipment locker and scratch it off.
See, there's a reason we do these things.
Mm-hmm. We do it for the.
The cat's
Or-
dead, but we got some equipment.
I thought they said the cat was fine.
Yeah, I thought the cat was fine.
Oh, okay.
Go back to the start of the
Yes,
video
someone
and find
else
out
The
real quick.
handle.
cat was fine.
Someone else
Right.
handled
Future
the cat.
people.
There was a fire.
Figure it out.
The cat started the fire.
Of course it did.
This red
But they're-
hot piss.
There may have been
Yeah.
arson. Also,
The
known
animals
as-
are uprising against people.
Yeah, it's the cat. The cat's the arsonist.
Scratch it off and place it in the firehouse envelope. It's probably Jaws of Life type because that's what we got training with out in the
Mm.
field that they said. Power cutter, yep.
Yep.
And Lori never got to use that saved AP.
Oh my god. The
Just save it for next time.
Yeah, can I save that for next time? I don't know nothing about crime brulee. Looks so innocent, my
Crime brulee.
Yeah, it's arson. Crime brulee.
Ooh.
Have you not heard that before? It's not even
Boo.
mine.
Ooh.
Look.
Oh my god. Okay, if you're gonna fucking give us a
Yeah.
scratch off thing, make
Yep.
it so that the whole thing scratches off. Like,
Did
There.
it not?
They run out of scratch off material and just use paint.
I can't see anything because the ceiling fan is blowing.
no, I had to actually like get under because where it was printed as where it said equipment. Power cutter. Cut open 0 AP. Once a turn, remove an adjacent door marker. It's like, so I don't know how good that
Okay.
actually is. Maybe we'll
Hmm.
see what other buildings look like in the future.
Yeah.
And go, that's a shitload of
Doors
doors in
can
our
be
way.
annoying.
I guess.
But they also stop the spread of fire and like,
Right.
A little.
And you can open them for 1 AP, so I guess this is just a different
Yeah.
way to open doors.
can you?
I
talk
For
can
about
throw
free.
that
Thank
away.
you.
For free.
End game evaluation, episode 3. Check the commendations and perform the end game's actions described in the book. Read the last card in episode 3 pack. Yeah, the episode 3 pack just says put shit in the archive, but okay, so no firefighters are injured, but they were, so we don't get that one.
Hope
But
so.
we do get
What
0
would we have
POI.
gotten?
What?
Or is this just like tracking things? We don't actually get stuff for it.
There's the commendations do something eventually.
Oh.
I haven't looked at anything specifically, so like obviously getting more of them is helpful. So no firefighters are injured. We do not get that, but we lost 0 POI were lost, and 3 or more damage markers remain.
Yeah, 18 is more than 3.
Yeah.
You really thought that it was going to come down to that. The way it started, with everything on the edge. And the way I thought the wind was going to work.
So it's the generalist that got injured, and Lee, you got hit too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The generalist and teamwork specialist.
Right.
Oh, so does that fix them for future use, or?
If we aren't used in the next episode, and the generalist probably won't be if it's a thing that we can use the deck gunner for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'll use. If I seem like I'll be useful, then... I mean, anyone can be useful if you give them the diagonal extinguishing.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? Mitigation.
Right, that was that one of the inventions from that weird guy that we made fun of before we saved him?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, teamwork is injured.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I might try using the mitigation specialist. Once per turn, remove a threat marker from a space adjacent to you. Basically, if she's next to fire at some point, she's as good as the generalist. And also, her name is amazing. Avery, once in a while.
Avery once.
Because we weren't going to use her often, if at all, so...
Yep. Yeah. You're ridiculous people.
So, do we all have something on our card that says scratch off at the beginning of the 4th episode, or are they different ones?
Yes.
Okay. I do see that here.
So I will, before we play the next one, I will scratch those off and send out the new cards, because I do look at the rules and setup before the start to try and get ahead of things.
And a new equipment picture, including the Jaws of Life.
Yep. Power cutter, technically, but yes.
It has a name.
Okay.
A real name.
That's not my name.
Okay. Improvements. Retrieve firefighters left in the firehouse envelope, which was Rex, and cover their injury stickers with an equipment sticker. Just because that's how the cards are, and you got the equipment slot, so the injury sticker gets covered with an equipment sticker.
Okay. I had a lot of knitting done. My hands hurt so much.
After each episode, your team can learn new skills to be distributed among any firefighters, even those left in the firehouse. Firefighter can receive them. Yeah, we haven't gotten the skills yet, type thing.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the skills stickers show up yet, so...
Skittles?
Skills.
Oh.
I wonder if that's related to the scratch-off thing.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if that was related to the next episode.